this lesson, we're going to talk about energy. And my friends, energy is everything, literally. Look around the room that you're in, and guess what? Everything you see is energy. Here's another thing to think about. Think about your body. When your body consumes food, what does it do at a cellular level to that food? It converts it to what? Energy. So energy is what you are. Let me pose this question to you. What is the highest form of energy? Think about that for a minute before I give you the answer. The highest form of energy is love. Love is what you are. I think most everyone watching this lesson would agree with that. Love is the energy of your beingness. And love vibrates, because energy vibrates and has a frequency, right, at the highest level. So what I want to do with this board here a little bit is kind of explain all that to you. So I'm going to put energy here. And when you understand that your energy, then you can lose weight and keep it off. How is that possible? Listen to me, and I mentioned this earlier. When your energy field is contracted, you will gain weight. When your energy field is expanded, you will be at your optimal weight or ideal weight. So here's the question. What expands your energy field and what contracts your energy field? That is the key to maintaining weight loss, or your ultimate weight is a better way to say it. Your ultimate weight or ideal weight your entire life. And that's why everyone is here right now, is to live from that state. But you have to understand energy. That's why energy is so important right now, even more than nutrition. Now, nutrition is very important. We'll talk about that. But how you eat your food energetically is actually more important. Exercise is important, but it's not as important as the energetic state that you're learning to hold yourself in. So what I'm going to pop up on the screen right now is this slide on your energy bodies. Now you'll see when you look at this slide that there's a big circle. And there it says mind, or the field of mind. Inside that circle is your emotional field. And then inside that emotional field is your body surrounded by your energetic aura. So what is your aura? Well, imagine your aura is like your battery, right? It surrounds your physical body and enables your life force to penetrate your physical body. And there's energy centers in that aura called chakras. Now, chakra is Sanskrit for spinning wheel. So as those, I would say, in the auric body, those chakras spin, they draw energy like a battery would to your physical vessel. Now, look at it this way too. It's kind of like a race car. A race car needs, a battery. It needs that to move. Well, so does your physical body. It needs energy coming into it so that it can be alive. So look at that as your aura, but that's also surrounded by your emotional energy field and your mental energy field. So as we're looking at this slide, what I want to bring your attention to is when you have limiting beliefs about your body or about yourself, it will contract that energy field. If you have emotional pain bodies in your emotional field, it will contract your emotional field. Listen carefully. When you contract your mental and emotional fields, your physical body will be the ultimate indicator of that, because there will be now stagnant energy, and where there is stagnant energy at a cellular level, your cells cannot assimilate nutrients and eliminate properly, waste properly. So getting back to the board here, love is the highest form of energy. It is your essence. But what I want to do now is basically talk a little bit about the law of energy. So if energy has a high frequency, so I'm going to draw a real little squiggly line like this. You were created as pure positive energy, okay? Your cells in your physical body are pure positive energy. Remember that. This is crucial for you to understand that. It is only your beliefs and your emotions that affect your energy field and affect the frequency that lowers it or distorts it. Again, a distorted energy field will contract your cells, and your cells are now going to be unhealthy. There's going to be stagnation. So my question to you is, do you want to live your life in a contracted way? Now, what contracts the energetic field? Well, I'm going to give you a list, and I'll write that list at the bottom of this lesson. Very important. Judgment will contract your energetic field. You can't imagine what judgment does to your cells of the body. It makes them go crazy when you're judging in the energy of judgment. Worry contracts your energetic field. Fear contracts your energetic field. So when you start to master energy and you start to use your feelings as a barometer of where you're coming from, either contracted or expanded energetic field, then you learn to always keep yourself in an expanded energetic state, because that's what's going to make you healthy, and that's what ultimately keeps you in your ideal body or in ideal health. This isn't just about weight loss. This is about health, right? Because when your body is in balance, known as homeostasis, your cells can take care of themselves. And I'll talk about that in a different lesson at a cellular level. But right now we're just talking energy. So we want to live in an expanded state. We don't want to live in a little distorted, contracted state energetically. This is crucial for your understanding. Okay? Now, what happens when you bring high frequency energy to low frequency energy? So say this is worry down here, and you're contracting your energy field. And this is when you're feeling really good and joyful. What happens when you bring this state of being or feeling to that lower energy? What happens energetically? Here's the law of energy. You transmute it, okay? So when you bring higher energy to lower energy, you transmute it. Which means it no longer has any negative effects on you. Do you understand how powerful that is? When you understand the law of energy, when you know your energy, you understand the law of energy, when you understand what contracts and expands your energetic fields, then you can now use the power of your choices in your mind as you go throughout your day to stay energetically expanded. And that's where you're going to see weight just come off. Just come off. When you're eating food, when you eat it in an expanded energetic state, even if you're eating something that the world considers unhealthy, you will still get all the health benefits from it. Because as it goes into your energetic system, the innate intelligence in your energetic system will extricate or withdraw what it needs, and it will eliminate the rest. So here's what I want to tell you, everyone. In this lesson, I want you to understand what it means to get yourself energetically out of the way. Get out of the way. Your body has its own innate intelligence, okay? So when you get yourself out of the way with worries and your fears and all these things, and your ego will say, well, I got to be in fear. I got to be worried. I got to hold resentment. Really? Okay. Well, then guess what? You're going to be in an energetic state. So that person you're being fearful of or holding resentment against or situation, it's only hurting you. Okay? So you have to understand how energy works, and you got to eliminate these limiting beliefs. You got to eliminate these pain bodies so that you always stay in an expanded energetic state, not a contracted. That is the key to health, and it is the key to maintaining optimal body weight, which will give you the ideal body that you want. And it will also bless every other area of your life too. But we must understand that you are love. Love is the essence of who you are. It's the highest vibration. And when you bring joy and optimism and positive energy to your situations and to people, and you learn how to release or dissolve these lower energies through embrace, now you're free. And your body will reflect that. Then you want to bring in good nutrition, but you can still eat what you want to eat. You just do it from a high vibrational state, okay? And that's your new point of energetic attraction. So you're disciplining yourself to always stay in a high vibrating point of energetic attraction. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress how important that is. And this is how you do it. You want to live expanded, not contracted. Think of these as cells. Again, when your cell is expanded, food and nutrients can come into it no problem. Okay? And it can eliminate no problem. Waste. But if it's contracted over here, what is cancer? Really, if you would ask the doctor, what's a cancer cell? A cancer cell is a distorted cell. So when your energy is stagnant, moving through your physical body, as a result of your aura, which is encompassed by your mental and emotional bodies, and there's stagnation because you haven't addressed energy at the causal level, then dis-ease in your physical body and weight gain will be the effect. You must understand this, okay? So when we deal with cause, we heal effect. If you're only dealing with body from a nutritional standpoint or from just exercising, you're only dealing with effect, and it will only be temporary. That's why you'll always keep going back to that old comfort body weight. But when you deal with it from the mental and emotional, you clear those fields out, and then you anchor in a new energetic point of attraction. That's it. That's the key, my friends, to health and ideal optimum weight. And this is just an understanding of how it all works. So we don't want the distorted cells. We say yes to our expanded cell, our healthy cell, and we learn and discipline how to get ourselves out of the way. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we'll see you at the next one.